Once again, it is a hockey night. Thank you for joining us from Ocean Seabird Arena. My name is Ethan Graham. It's Saturday night. It's a hockey night in Athens. It's going to be a contest between the Ohio Bobcats and the Lindenwood Lions, all the way here from St. Charles, Missouri. Lindenwood comes into this game 13-2-3, a heartbreaking loss for them last night. Still ranked number 3 in the entire ACHA and sitting atop of the CSCHL here in the early going in division play. Ohio, huge win last night off that late Harkins goal. We'll get to that a little bit later. Ohio comes in at 13-3-1, ranked number 8 in the country in the latest ACHA ranking that came out on November the 15th. A balmy day here in Athens, pretty warm, a bit of humidity, a lot of rain outside, and that can mean one thing. The ice will certainly be a factor in tonight's game. The ice, as it comes and goes with the weather, is influenced by the weather. If it's cold outside, the ice is going to be pretty good. In these September, October games where it's still a little bit warm here in southeast Ohio, the ice suffers. It gets a bit soupy, it gets a bit more slick than you'd like to see it. The pucks take some strange bounces. Expect the ice to be a factor here today. Temperatures in the 60s all day here in Athens. Moving on, a recap from last night's game. It was a gritty defensive game throughout the first and second periods. Neither team really giving up a whole lot of space at all. A lot of neutral zone play through the first and second periods. No goals to speak of. Really back and forth action in the first period. Lindenwood came out, they possessed the puck, they were strong on the puck for a lot of the first period, but give Ohio's defensemen a lot of credit for getting in those passing lanes, getting in those shooting lanes, and breaking up those plays and not allowing a lot of scoring opportunities throughout the first period. Ohio unable to generate a significant amount of scoring opportunities, shots in the single digits, something we're not very used to if you've been following this Ohio team all season. Usually see their shots up in the 40 to 60 range, which is just a ridiculous statistic, but fortunately we've become accustomed to that here on the Athens campus. Bobcats head coach Sean Hogan, Mike Harris, and Dan Bremner, the rest of the Bobcats coaching staff, employing a shoot from anywhere on the ice mentality. Never a bad play to put the puck on the net, and that strategy was present throughout the rest of the game. Second period, pretty much a continuation of the first. Ohio did look a little bit better in terms of being on the puck. A lot of problems breaking out of their own zone. We saw Ohio struggle to break out of their zone at times this season. Some turnovers. We saw a little bit of that in the second and third period last night. Something they're certainly going to have to address as this game goes on is making those quality passes out of the zone, exiting the zone with a sense of urgency, and getting up the ice as quickly as possible. No goals to speak of, though, in the second. The third, more of the same. You like the New Jersey Devils, that gritty slog hockey we saw in the Martin Brodeur years. You liked this game last night. A lot of neutral zone play, a big physical game. Lindenwood has a ton of huge guys. This is one of the bigger teams Ohio will see all year. Guys like Apo Nerman, Jake Townsend, Mike Lozano is the captain of this Lindenwood Lions team. All have great size. Another guy with great size, Alex Carlson. He rang one off the post. That was the closest we saw to a goal coming before the third period in last night's game. Nice scoring opportunity coming in on Jimmy Thomas's right. Let a slap shot go right outside of the left face-off circle, and it just clanked off the post. Goalie's best friend was the post right there. Into the third period, like I said, a continuation of that gritty style of play, but a goal in the waning moments of the game. Lindenwood was possessing the puck, really getting the first quality forecheck time of the entire game throughout the last 10 minutes of the game. They had Ohio pinned deep in their zone, but Ohio, once again, good shot blocking, good getting in the lanes, really a great, effective job of taking away the middle of the ice last night. The defensive pair that stood out to me for Ohio last night was that of Sean Baird and Grant Hazel. I thought Sean Baird had a great game. This is the kind of game that Sean thrives in. He's a very physical player, throws the body around, really thrived in this environment last night. CSCHL standings, we are now in CSCHL play for Ohio. They sit fourth in the standings, the Bobcats do, with 6 points in 3 games played. Now that is a bit deceiving. The teams in front of them do all have games in hand. Illinois is third with 7 points in 6 games played. Iowa State is 8 points in 5 games played. And Lindenwood still leading the way with 10 points in 7 games played. But that final goal last night coming from Ohio taking away that 1 point that Lindenwood would have got from overtime. Puck was shot into the zone. Tyler Harkins from below the goal line banks it in off Lindenwood goalie Michael Hales with 0.3 of a second remaining in the game. Ohio would win. Bird Arena would erupt. It was truly one of the most peculiar goals I have ever seen in a hockey game, and it was the one that sealed it for Ohio. Never a bad play to put the puck on the net, and we saw why right there from Harkins. Lindenwood is led by head coach Rick Zombo. Rick Zombo is a former NHLer, drafted in 1981 with the 149th overall pick. He played tight games with mainly Detroit, St. Louis, and the Boston Bruins. And you see a lot of that pro style, not taking a lot of chances compared to maybe what we're seeing in normal ACHA games, tight strategies, all of that. So Rick Zombo's presence influenced in that game. It is Christmas season, as we see here in Ohio University. Tonight we have some Christmas keys to the game. I know we have a beautiful light fixture and curtain behind me, but before we get to keys to the game, we're going to go down to the ice for player introductions and our national anthem.
And now for tonight's starting lineups. Starting for Lindenwood University at left defense, number 3, Hunter Rushmeyer. At right defense, number 21, Jake Townsend. At left wing, number 28, Mike Lozano. At right wing, number 10, Nick Green. At center, number 9, Tommy Heinzman. And tonight in goal, number 29, Michael Hale. The Lions are coached by Rick Zombo with assistant coaches Mark Abney, Trey Flush, and Gary Gardner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, during the 60th anniversary season, we've got quite a collection of Bobcats out here tonight. So let's hear it for your Ohio Bobcats! From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 14, Sean Baird. And right defense from Dayton, Ohio, number 3, Grant Hazel. And left wing from Sylvania, Ohio, number 15, Drew Crandall. From Believeland, Ohio, number 23, Gabe Lamprod. At center from Wexford, Pennsylvania, number 18, Cody Black. And in goal from Waterville, Ohio, number 30, Jimmy Thomas. Your Bob Dogs are coached by Sean Hogan with assistant coaches Dan Brebner, Michael Harris, and Ian Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ice Dr. Daniel Black and his grandson Leo. Dr. Black was a Navy medic from 1972 to 1976. He is in his 8th year of season volunteering his services to Ohio hockey. Dr. Black was over 200 members of the Holzer Clinic staff are in attendance this evening for Military Appreciation Night here at Ohio Hockey. Ohio Hockey would like to recognize those veterans who are in attendance. We now ask that you direct your attention to the south end of the arena for the play of the national anthem.
Dr. Daniel Black taking part in the ceremonial first puck drop here at OCI Bird Arena. Ohio is wearing the green, white, and gray camo uniforms. It is Military Appreciation Weekend here at Bird Arena. Would just like to extend a huge thank you to Dr. Black and all of those who have served or are currently serving in our military. Freedom is not free, and without those of us in our armed forces, those on the front line or not on the front line, whatever they may be doing, this broadcast is not possible. Our lives in the United States of America are not possible. So thank you to those who have served or who are currently serving. Some keys to the game, Christmas keys, if you will. Ohio will not be able to give up a lump of coal on special teams. They had a good game on special teams last night, a very good power play for the Lindenwood Lions. Ohio was able to neutralize that. No free presents. They were able to break out of the zone at times, struggled with it, had some turnovers, but no free presents. As we are underway here at Bird Arena, Lindenwood controls the puck. Tommy Heisman breaks in, shot gloved by Thomas. Our first stoppage of the game. One last key to the game, Ohio has to keep their defensive pairs on the nice list. Did a really good job of taking away the ice last night, so keep those defensive pairs on the nice list. Townsend controls his face-off, sends it in off the boards. Play, there's a nice hit by Black to break that play up. Back up on the board. Townsend attempts to keep it in, and he does, but for Sean Baird. Baird tries to bank it off the board, up for Black, can't find him. Green and Gabe Lampron chases this puck. Gabe Lampron coming alive the last couple weeks for Ohio. Hazel breaks it out. Here comes Ohio now. Craddock now with Cody Black. Huge hit by Mitchell there on Black. Ohio deep in the zone now. Works it around. Looking to set up some sustained pressure. That was a problem for them last night until the third period. They were finally able to get that goal. Jake Townsend plays it ahead. Here comes Klimovsky with speed. Shot on. Blocked there by Houston. And gloved by Thomas, who takes a little swipe there. How do you do it, Mitchell? 18:48 here in the early going of this hockey game. Lindenwood with the only shot in the early going. Tyler Harkins scored that breathtaking game-winning goal from below the goal line last night. That put him at 8 on the season. He is second on Ohio. Trails only Gianni Evangelisti in the goal department. Gianni has 10 and a 4.0 GPA. Bobcats head coach has called Gianni Evangelisti a true winner, and that he is. Working the puck around now, going to be played by Garrett Jenkins. Jenkins sends it around for Nick Gross. Interrupted by Townsend. Townsend, one of the big bodies that Lindenwood possesses. Matt Rudyan plays it at the blue line. Down for Owad. Evangelisti behind the net. Loses the puck. There's a one-timer shot. Didn't get all of that one. Off of Thomas's blocker. Jenkins is going to play this one in the corner once more. Tries to chip it ahead. Sent back in. Gross is going to try and play it. Intercepted there by Matt Runyon, playing up. Good play by Runyon. Deeks behind the net. Tries to wrap it around. Puts it on goal. Inhaled by Jimmy Thomas. Matt Runyon, a freshman forward from New Prague, Minnesota. Last played junior hockey for the Yellowstone Quake of the NA3HL. Good crowd tonight at Ocean Seabird Arena for Military Appreciation Night. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sorry you couldn't be here, but very glad that you let us here at AVW Hockey bring you another great night of hockey here. Face-off won by Alexander Carlson. He had a good game last night. The Stockholm, Sweden product rung one off the post in the second period. Here's Tyler Harkins getting his first shift after that game-winning goal last night with 0.3 of a second left. Kyle plays around. Lubin chips it ahead and on net. Quick shot there by Lubin. It was easily gloved by Hales, who is back in the net. Michael Hales takes a loss last night. His first loss in regulation of the season. 8-1-1 is Hales with a ridiculous 1.40 goals against average, a 9.47 save percentage, and 2 shutouts to his name. So expect another low-scoring game here between Thomas and Hales. Puck sent back into the Ohio zone. No icing. Brett Bauza plays that puck behind the net for Alex Carlson. Pressure applied here. Harkins breaks up that play for Bauza. Matt Rudin back on the ice, made his return to the Ohio lineup last night. Houston tries to send that in, but is intercepted. Here comes Lindenwood. It's a shot on by Victor Lombardi. And we've got a whistle now. The net is off its moorings. 17:07 remaining here in the first period, and Lindenwood leads in shots 4-1. Still a scoreless game. Really didn't see the ice open up until the final 10 minutes of last night's game. A much more open style here tonight. Just 2 minutes and 53 takes into this one. Face-off upcoming outside of the Ohio zone. Cody Black takes it. We saw him in the face-off dot quite a bit in Friday night's game. Matt Runyon plays this puck, banks it off the boards. For Owad, Owad sends it on. Thomas grabs it, plays it. See Jimmy Thomas play that puck a lot. Sent back down the ice. Huge hit behind the play there. Here's Sean Baird, plays it forward. Matt Runyon plays that one. Turnover here for Frank. He just chips it ahead. Can't get a shot off. Can keep by Lampron. Just sends it back in the zone. Another line change for Ohio. Short shifts here for Ohio in the early going. Here comes Frank. Tries to send it in again. He'll give chase. He's out there with Kyle Craddock. Puck dumped in again by Ohio. And Michael Hales will elect to freeze that puck instead of put it back into play. Will hold for a face-off upcoming to his left. Zach Frank will take this face-off with Alex Carlson, the tie-up, and Lindenwood's going to control it. Puck sent up towards the middle of the ice. No black and gold is there. Dump back into the zone for Rushmeyer. Rushmeyer is out there with Mitchell. Alex Carlson is also on the ice. Off the skate of Mitchell. And back onto the stick of Jake Houston. Effective puck-moving defenseman. Gross is pressured by Klimovsky. Good pressure by number 4, Jordan Klimovsky. Played for Gross. Kyle Craddock chips it ahead. Evangelesti gives chase with Townsend. Evangelesti, nice hit on Townsend. File out there on the ice. He is listed as the 7th defenseman tonight, still likely battling some sort of injury. We usually see him in the top 4, but listed as the 7th defenseman tonight. Tom Evans out there with Michael Lozano, the captain of this Lindenwood Lions hockey team, as offsides will be called as Nick Green attempts to make a play on that puck. We had a linesman just go down. Linesman Jake Music just took a tumble out there. He appears to be okay. We were talking about the ice quality coming into this game, but Jake Music, a little slip there. The ice will tend to be slippery here at Bird Arena. Tommy Heinzman and Gianni Evangelesti wrestle for this face-off. It is controlled by Ohio. Good poke there by Fael to stop Brett Bauza from taking that puck into the zone. Evans rings it around the boards. Kept in now. Lozano played in the corner. Lozano tries to play it back there for 9. Mitchell, no fruition. Good keep there by Lindenwood. There's a nice shot. Is in between the legs of Jimmy Thomas. This is a strong shot by Graham Zagrodny. A good keep there by Zagrodny to grab that puck out of the air, play it down. You can grab the puck and play it, but you cannot close your entire fist over it. Good shift there by Zagrodny. Lindenwood wins another face-off. Lindenwood controlling the face-off dot early. Here's a shot right into the pads of Jimmy Thomas. You're seeing a more concerted effort from Lindenwood to shoot the puck early there, and Alex Kalau is showing he is part of that there. Lindenwood, a lot of strong shooters. Only able to get off 23 shots last night. Already out to 7 tonight. Brian Lubin chases Apo Nurminen off the skate. Rudin has a chance. And it's in the net off a deflection. Matt Rudin scores. And that one takes a funky bounce onto the stick of Lubin, who plays it forward for Rudin. I believe a Lindenwood player got a piece of that shot, but not all of it. As Matt Rudin, welcome back to the lineup, his second game. This is being back with an injury. Gets the Bobcats on the board first. Lindenwood controls it now. Barrett almost takes a stick up high, no call. Green plays the puck below the line. Back up for Jake Townsend. Harkins controls it. Harkins, a nice pass through Townsend's legs. Ahead for Matt Rudin. Matt Rudin throws on a net again. Matt Rudin came to play tonight, folks. Nick Gross tries to send it in. And that puck is played ahead now into the Ohio zone. Gross for Houston. Houston throws it on net. Rebound. Timmy Thurneau out there now with Cody Black. Rudin. Harkins comes off for a line change as Ohio wrestles for this puck below the goal line. So Apo Nurminen breaks this puck out, the finished product from Helsinki, all the way to Athens, Ohio. There's a shot there, deflected. Good traffic, good screen there in front of Ohio's net there by Cody Black. So we have a whistle, 12:56 remaining in the first stanza of play. Ohio out to a nice early lead. Face-off controlled by Ohio. Kyle Craddock plays with that puck along the boards. Quick shot there from Ohio, deflected up wide. Ohio playing the deflection game a lot early tonight.
All right, boys, let's go. Keep it up.
Up for Nick Gross. Nick Gross is a clear lane on the net. Good pass there, but Harkins through his legs. Can't quite control that one. Townsend will try and break that puck out, deflect it up high. And Ohio applying good pressure right now. They have Lindenwood caught in a change. Houston's going to step up. Houston throws that puck on net. Rebound deflected down low. The net is off. And we will not be seeing a call just yet. The net is clearly off the moorings, but there is an icing call. Face off, upcoming down the other end of the ice. This puck is out of the Ohio zone. Sean Baird will give chase with Grant Hazel. Here's Evangelesti. Nice tape-to-tape pass there from Hazel. Evangelesti jams it to the net. Is saved 12:05 remaining in the first period. Shots in favor of Ohio, 9-7. That Rudin goal was his third of the season in his 12th game of play. Matt Rudin missed a few games there with a clavicle injury, but he's back now, and I'm sure Bobcats head coach Sean Hogan, the rest of the coaching staff, and all the boys are happy to see Matt back out on the ice. Here's Evangelisti, plays this puck ahead. He'll dump it in as he's submitted by Owad and Nerman. Nerman and Evangelisti get a little tied up there. Physical game out there. A couple of big hits on that shift. Hazel has the puck now. He'll throw it on net off of Craddock. And now here's Owad, who breaks the puck out. Here's Kyle Craddock, jams it off the boards. Good keep out by Craddock, and now here comes Hazel. Hazel, a nice move. Unable to control that puck. Not a chance we see Grant. Hazel get a lot of it. Nice way to step up in the rush there by Hazel. Jimmy Thomas will leave his net to play that puck. For Tyler Harkins, the goal scorer last night, the only goal of the contest. That's a good keep there by Lindenwood. Nice move by Klimowski. Klimowski throws it on net. Rebound deflected. Good scoring chance there from Lindenwood. Gianni Evangelisti sends that puck in. Ohio will get a change. 10:48 remaining here in the first. About halfway through this period. Nice pass there. Klimowski loses his sticks. Set out of his hand, and a save by Thomas says, I'm going to slow this thing down. Lubin got the assist on that first goal. That will be his 9th of the season. Lubin now 14 points in 18 games. Nice season to this point for Lubin. Face-off upcoming now to Jimmy Thomas's left. Face-off is a tie-up, controlled by Ohio. They break it out of the zone now. Here come the Cats. Gross tries to send it in. Off Townsend's stick, right back to Gross. Puck battle down low. Townsend recovers the puck. And it'll break it out good. Play there by Rudin. And here comes Gross with Rudin. Gross can't quite get that puck under control as he had Rudin there with him. Almost a nice scoring chance. And now here's Alex Kalau. Tries to dance in. Good play there by Houston. Back for Townsend. Townsend plays it out of the zone. Lindenwood will be forced to regroup. Jake Townsend controls the puck now. And a deflection onto the stick of Cody Black. Almost had a break there. Loses the puck off his stick. Sends it down for Gabe Lampron. Lampron, a good season to this point. One of the nice surprises for this Ohio team. It's been Lampron's scoring touch. Tourneau throws a shoulder in there. Puck controlled by Townsend. And icing will be called. Garrett Jenkins is the first one there. A whistle now. Congregation of referees over by the Lindenwood bench. Tonight's officials are head by head referee Justin Keenan along with Chris Delaney and Jake Music. So the face-off will now come outside of the Ohio zone. Thinking that one was likely deflected onto the bench. Not sure what happened there. Another tie-up on the face-off dot. Carlson plays it ahead. Gabe Lampron works to get that puck out of the zone, and he does. And here comes Ohio. Timmy Tourneau unable to get a handle on that one. So we see Ohio playing forward, more concerted effort to get down the ice in a timely manner. Much more aggressive style of hockey. And here's Lampron, a nice shot on net there. 9:01 remaining here in the first period. A 1-0 lead for Ohio on that Matt Rudin goal. Nice deflection there. So Lindenwood player looked like he got part of it, but not all of it. But enough for that Matt Rudin goal to end up in the net. That puck exits the zone. Zach Frank will try and ship it back in, but it'll be played by Lindenwood captain Mike Lozano. Tries to find that puck back to Lozano. Offsides there for Green. Sean Barrett, a little bit of a bump there after the whistle, but Everything will remain scholarly for the time being. Face-off coming here at center ice. Won by Lindenwood. Dumped in now. Green gives chase. He'll play the puck behind the net with Grant Hazel. Green takes a tumble. Puck is under him and Grant Hazel, and Zach Frank's over there too. Puck almost thrown to the front of the net. Good pressure there by Hazel on Lozano. Baird chips that puck out of the zone. Lindenwood will dump it in. They'll get a change. Baird now brings his puck back around. Off the boards. Ohio has numbers now, so they just still have to dump it in. Jake Townsend plays this puck ahead for Mitchell. Mitchell can't quite get a hold of it. Here's Jordan Klimowski. Tries to play that puck. Can't get it. Here comes Evangelesti. Evangelesti on the left face-off dot. Works it around the net. Works it for the top. Here's Houston. Houston back to Evangelesti. One-timer wide. Played down low. Drew Crandall on the puck now. Ohio down low. Houston will get this puck. Puck battle now. Lindenwood takes control of it. Here comes Alex Carlson. He'll dump it in. Thomas will leave his net and play it. Definitely helpful when you have a responsible goalie like Jimmy Thomas who's able to play that puck and play it well outside the net, tee it up for your defenseman, save some time, like a third defenseman at times. Here comes Kyle Craddock. Kyle Craddock shoots it in. Here comes Ernst now. Ernst will send it in. There's a glove loose on the ice. Here's Tom Evans. Up now. Can't find Harkins. Game has slowed down a little bit since the opening minutes. Both teams playing a little bit more back now. Centering pass for Harkins. He shoots. He scores! Matt Root in relentless pursuit of that puck. He finds Tyler Harkins right in the slot. That is Harkins' second goal in as many days, and Ohio's out to a 2-0 lead. And the Bird Arena crowd has come to life. A 2-goal lead, much to their delight. Ohio dumps it back in, looking for 3. That goal for Harkins will be his 9th on the season. Assist there by Matt Rudin. Fiola, quick shot off the pad of Halis. Puck played ahead for Tyler Harkins. Harkins can't get through that one. Here comes Owad. He'll try and send it in. Black will stop that. Jake Townsend plays this puck ahead. Off the back skate of Harkins. That was an odd bounce. Lindenwood's got to get something going here. Here comes Sean Baird. He takes a shot that is deflected wide, hits the protective netting here at Bird Arena, and we have a stoppage in play with 5:33 remaining here in the second period. Rudin with 2 points, a goal and an assist here in the first period. There was any doubt that Matt Rudin was going to have any rink rust after being out of the lineup. Well, I don't think there's any doubt anymore. 2 points here the first 15 minutes of the game. Lozano shot on. Takes a huge rebound up into the rafters off the midsection of Jimmy Thomas, and that puck hits the rafters. So here at Bird Arena, when the puck hits the rafters, the refs will stop the play, and there will be a face-off. Certainly one of the things that makes this arena unique is how low the rafters are to the ice, and how on a dump that is high in the air, the puck will often hit the rafters. Something these players have to take in consideration. especially the away players who are not used to playing here as much. Lampron sends it down. Hales will call for icing. He won't get it. Puck played off the boards. No icing, waved off by Delaney, the linesman. Hazel plays this puck. Him and Baird play catch a few times there. Baird just rings it off the boards, likes to get it out. And Ohio will give chase. Tourneau will give chase. Good puck pursuit there by Timmy Tourneau. Recent transfer here for the Bobcats. Tourneau deep in the zone. Oh, finds Lampron right in the slot, blows it wide. And that is why you chase the puck there. Timmy Tourneau finds himself in a good position there to get an assist. Lampron tries to put it on net, can't bury it. Jordan Klimowski plays this puck now, pressured by Nick Gross. Zach Frank is out there. A lot of youth out there for Ohio right now. Crandall plays that puck ahead deep into the zone. Around now, Klimowski will play it again. He'll try and get it out. It'll be kept in by Nick Gross. Seen him develop a nice shot the last couple of weekends here at Bird Arena. That puck batted down by Klimowski. He's sent back in. Matt Runyon will play it for Carlson. Around the stick of Carlson. Sent back down by number 23, Graham Zagodny. Icing will be called. 3:51 remaining here in the first period. It is a 2-0 advantage for the Bobcats over the other Cats, the Lindenwood Lions. Not sure that you see a whole lot of Lions in St. Charles, Missouri. I've never been, but Lindenwood named the Lions nonetheless. Appears now one of the official scorers is having a conversation with the referee. Stoppage in play here. Evangelesti and Carlson wait to take this face-off. So we are just standing around burning time here at Osciency Bird Arena. Not sure for what. Maybe something is wrong with the boards. It could be an ice condition as well. Military Appreciation Weekend here at Bird Arena. The teams are going back to their benches. So we're going to have a stoppage in play here. We'll get word, hopefully, from an official as to why this stoppage is happening. This will be Ohio's last game before the Thanksgiving break. So they have a series of games on the 1st and 2nd of December to ring in the month and start that holiday countdown for you at Bird Arena. Those games on the 1st and 2nd will be another pair of key CSCHL games against Robert Morris, Illinois. Pair of weekend games, Friday the 1st, Saturday the 2nd at Bird Arena. Hey, did you know Ohio Hockey's partnering with kids on campus by collecting new or gently used coats and new boots for local students and families? Please donate coats if you're coming out to Osciency Bird Arena next weekend, or for that matter, anytime throughout the week. The rink is open for a majority of the day. Bring your coats with gently used boots to Bird Arena up till December 8th. A great cause, great charitable cause for the holidays. Do something nice, why not? Always good to help those in need. We're back to hockey here at Bird Arena. Garrett Jenkins plays this puck for the captain, Jake Fiala, number 17, the senior forward, defenseman. Garrett Jenkins plays this puck ahead into the zone. That puck is tipped into the zone by Owad. Going to be played by Thomas, teed up there for Fiala. A little bit of confusion there, but nothing severely detrimental. As Evangelesti plays his puck ahead, stops, moving on a dime. Trying to get that puck on. It's a shot there. Rebound is not giving up. Good chances by Ohio. I'm not sure we saw Ohio have this many scoring chances in the entire 60 minutes of the game last night, but they've had several, 4 or 5 come to mind here in the first 17 minutes of this game. Face-off won cleanly by Brian Lubin. Sean Baird will play it around. Lubin will wrestle for that puck with Rushmeyer. Here's Rudin. Tyler Harkins. These Lions combined for 2 goals already. Harkins sends it in. Good play there by Harkins to avoid Owad and just keep it in the zone. Another interception by Harkins. Great shift by Harkins right now. This guy's compete level is always very high. Passion bucket always very full. So that puck is frozen by Hales. We have a face-off. Brian Lubin's going to stay out there on the ice. Alex Carlson will likely take this face-off for the Lindenwood Lions. Carlson's joined out there by Jordan Klimowski and Zach Mitchell as well. Lubin sends his puck in. Another referee took a tumble. Music was down on the ice again. Music is struggling out there. Puck sent in by Lubin. Offsides waved off. Back the other way. Come the Lions. Mitchell breaks into the zone. Tries to work around Baird. Sends an awkward angle shot on Thomas off his blocker. And up into the protective netting. Over the protective netting. Nearly hit someone right in the dome.
AVW presents hockey.
But all is well. No injuries off the ice at Bird Arena, or on the ice at this point. Tommy Heinzman will take this face-off. From St. Louis, Missouri. The in-state product for DU. The puck is waffled ahead. Timmy Thurneau chases the puck. Mitchell Green tips it ahead. And a little bit of a communication there. Heinzman looking for Lozano. Can't find him. And now Lindenwood has his puck in. Heinzman dances around, tries to throw it on net. Wide. Lozano and Black compete for that puck. Back up to the point. Runyon wants it. He'll get it. He'll send it back in. Runyon once again calls for it. He'll get it again. Runyon pressured there by Gabe Lampron. There's a high stick. This puck will not be whistled down on the high stick. So his touch first. Ohio wanted a call there. Lampron, a little bit of a hold up there with Runyon. Ohio almost caught on a line change there. Good hustle by Zach Frank to get back into position. There's a shot saved by Thomas. Off his stick. Here comes Drew Crandall. Drew Crandall sends that one right into the glove of Michael Hales. One minute, 5 seconds remaining here in the first period here at Bird Arena. Zach Frank tied up in the face-off dot with Carlson. That puck is played forward, a long pass almost for Klimowski. Would have been a good chance there for Lindenwood. Harkins will give chase, no icing on this one. Hales plays it forward for Zagrodny. And we've got a whistle. This looks like we're gonna have a face-off coming back in front of Michael Hales with 50 seconds remaining here in the first. Mike Polasic's out there. We haven't seen him a whole lot early in this game. Mike has played a serious amount of minutes. Maybe we'll see his minutes increase as the night goes on, but haven't said Mike Polasic's name much yet. This puck played. It is slow, monotonous roll of the puck right into Michael Hales. .9 seconds remaining here in the first period. Gianni Evangelesti will take this face-off. The Bobcats' leading scorer, 25 points on the season. Rushmeyer tips it around. Lozano with Polasics. And here it comes Jake Townsend ahead for Tommy Heinzman. Heinzman has Green behind him trailing. That play's broken up by Grant Hazel. Jake Townsend plays this puck. A slap shot there blocked by Ohio. This puck will be played out of play. Up into the stands, right near Section B. 6.6 seconds left. Big face-off for Ohio here. Lindenwood wins this face-off. They get it to Jake Townsend. The other guy at the point, Hunter Rushmeyer, up there. They're going to have time for a quick shot. And there's a tie-up, a quick shot. There it is from Lozano. Another quick shot on net. is tipped 2-1, and time will wind down. 17 shots on goal here for Ohio in the first period, and 11 for the Lions. A 2-0 lead for Ohio. Very wide open game for most of that first period. We saw things slow down kind of as we progressed into the second half of that period, but two huge goals for Ohio. Matt Rudin finds his first goal back on the score sheet there. An assist from Brian Lubin, fluky play off the stick, but that is why you keep the pressure constant in the zone at all times. Tyler Harkins finds the back of the net. What else is new for Ohio? A nice feed there from Rudin. Rudin has 2 points, a goal and assist early. Back on the board for Ohio. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back, though, on Ohio Bobcats hockey. Don't you move with the intermission report highlights. We'll recap it all for you. We'll be back eventually with the second period of play here. It is the first intermission at Science Bird Arena. It is Ohio 2, Lindenwood nothing. This is ABW Presents Hockey.
Jessica Stark here with AVW Hockey at the Bird Arena Christmas night here. We are hosting Christmas night here in Bird Arena. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by these wonderful fans here. The fans here are happy as a kid on Christmas morning because the Bobcat hockey team surprised them with 2 goals here in this first period. Last night, the Bobcats could not score until the end of the third period, so it's a big surprise for these fans here tonight. However, Lindenwood is having a very blue Christmas tonight here at Bird Arena as they just have a lump of coal on the board. 0 goals for Lindenwood here tonight. After this first period, we would have to say that Rudin is on the nice list here with 2 points tonight. As we look into the second period, the Bobcats are going to come out nice and strong. They had a nice start here in the first period. I would say it was a lot faster and harder than last night's start in the first period. So we're just going to push hard here at Bird Arena, and we're going to see how the Bobcats come out here in the second period. I think it's going to be a great night here. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Jess. Man, do I feel jolly after that. It is the Christmas season, at least the preamble to the Christmas season here at OCINC Bird Arena. We want to wish everyone an early, happy holidays here at the rink. Very glad you've joined us tonight here. We are just under 6 minutes away from the start of second period action here at Bird Arena. Thank you for letting us bring a little part of Southeast Ohio to you where you may be enjoying this tonight. Let's quickly recap the first period. First goal comes from Matt Rudin. He takes a nice pass played off the skate of Brian Lubin. Brian Lubin been relentless in his chasing of the puck all season. We see Ohio apply pressure, chase the puck deep. This is something that they were not really employing much last night. You don't want to use the word tentative to describe Ohio's play. That may be a bit too strong, but Ohio's certainly playing back a little bit more conservative last night than I saw them here tonight. Mainly really employing the strategy of chasing the puck there. That Brian Lubin goal takes a weird bounce, plays it off his skate, finds Matt Rudin, who attempts a shot. It is deflected, and it goes on net. Just ask Tyler Harkins last night what happens when you shoot the puck. Good things will happen when you shoot the puck. Never a bad play to put the puck on net. Rudin finds the back of the net, his first goal since returning from injury. That was not all Matt Rudin would do in the first period. Like just mentioned, Matt Rudin certainly on the nice list here for Ohio Bobcats hockey. Finds an assist on a Tyler Harkins goal. Man, Tyler Harkins loves scoring goals here at Bird Arena. Tyler Harkins, I believe that was his 9th goal of the season. That puts him second on the team in that statistic. Gabe Lampron, Mike Lasix tied for third in goals with 7 apiece. Gianni Evangelesti leads the way in goals. Good stuff from Tyler Harkins. Great energy here at Bird Arena. All the students are ready to go home, but they did turn out tonight here. Very good crowd, I would say. It's a bigger crowd than we had last night. Impressive crowd considering the inclement weather today in the Athens, Ohio area. Speaking of inclement weather, it was humid, it is balmy, and when that happens, that will affect the ice. So OCINC Bird Arena, we love it to death, but it is an old building and it is affected by the quality, the ice quality that is affected by the temperatures outside. Temperatures around the mid-60s here today in Athens, and the ice still in decent shape, but definitely something to keep an eye on moving forward in this game. We saw linesman Jake Music take a pair of tumbles there in the first period. Some of these away teams and linesmen that come into Bird Arena that aren't quite familiar at the ice surface, it is an adjustment period. This is an ice surface that, unless it's winter weather, anywhere from 40 degrees or below outside, the ice quality suffers occasionally. So something that is going to be something to keep an eye on later in this game. An Ohio win in this game would give them 8 points in the CSCHL, would move them into a tie with Iowa State and move them ahead of Illinois. That would put them 2 points behind Lindenwood. Ohio, that game came down to the wire last night. Of course, we've talked about that Tyler Harkins goal that Tyler banked in off the pad of Michael Hales to give Ohio a win and take a huge point away from Lindenwood. That point would have been Lindenwood's 11th, and Ohio would be 3 points out instead of 2 points out of a win. You never know when those points are going to come into play coming down the stretch. Ohio about ready to come back onto the ice now at Ocean Bird Arena for our second period of play. Here we are. It is another hockey night. Ohio with an impressive 17 shots in the first period. 17 shots, 2-11. Ohio, only 23 shots last night, only 6 away from tying that statistic, and we still have 2 periods of hockey to play. So you see the middle of the ice now. Definitely some wear on it, right in the slot in front of the north goal. South goal ice looking a little bit better in the slot, but north goal definitely some wear and tear on the ice. Here comes Lindenwood back onto the ice. Coming out of the away locker room that is on that end of the ice. They come out of the locker room, have to cross over the ice surface onto the bench. If you ever are lucky enough out to make it to a game here at Bird Arena, you'll look in the rafters and you'll see a significant amount of banners dating all the way back to the 1960s and one. All the way as recent as 2013, the CSCHL Tournament Champions. Ohio was named in 2013. Looking to win that title for the first time in 4 years. And 2 points tonight would certainly help that cause. As Tommy Heinzman will take this face-off with Gianni Evangelisti. And we are ready here for second period of play. If you've joined us late, Tyler Harkins, a goal, his second in as many nights to make it 2-0, but that first goal, a fluky deflection off a Matt Rudin shot. The puck got a piece of a Lindenwood skater and wound up in the back of the net behind Michael Hales. Huge hit by Polasic there to start the period. Set the tone here. Mike Lozano breaks it out now ahead. Dumped in now by Nick Green. Baird plays the puck forward. Here's Mike Polasic. Didn't see him a lot in the first period. He's out there to start the second. Polasic dumps it in. Gloved. Play slowed down by Hales. 37 seconds into the second period here. As they play Sandstorm here at Bird Arena. Sandstorm, certainly one of my favorite songs. Certainly one of the more underrated songs, in my opinion. I know a lot of people have negative opinions about Sandstorm and Darude, but I enjoy it, personally. Back to hockey. He's broken out, set down. Jimmy Thomas will leave his net to play it. Rung around, intercepted by Houston. He'll try and get it out, but it's controlled by Rushmeyer. Rushmeyer lets a shot go from the point over the net. Matt Runyon plays up now, and he tries, but that puck comes out of the zone. Lindenwood will have to retreat, try again. Owad now tripped up by Rudin, no call there. Matt Runyon plays his puck behind the net. Matt Runyon seeing a lot of ice time tonight. Kept in. Here comes Ohio. Can't quite get to the middle of the ice there. That play interrupted. Owad comes out now. He is stick checked by Nick Gross. Harkins enters the zone. The offside's waved off. The conglomerate of Lindenwood players. Here's Harkins in the slot. He has a nice chance for a shot. Blows it wide. Houston now behind the net. Jake Houston playing up quite a bit. And the Bobcats are going to pay for it here. Here comes Kale Owad. 2-0 with a shot and a score! Owad finds Ryan Carson. And Ohio gets caught deep in their zone, and Lindenwood makes them pay for it. Ryan Carson, 2-0, the patient wait. And the assist from Owad, to Carson. And just like that, Lindenwood is only down a goal, 2-goal lead, most dangerous in hockey. Gabe Lampron will play that puck ahead. Cody Black, relentless pursuit of that puck. Almost getting interfered with, no call. Alex Carlson, Cody Black, significant size discrepancy there. As Mitchell tries to throw this puck on. Klimowski tries to play that puck through a deflection. And here's Graham Zagrodny, sends it back down. Klimowski back up to the point for Zagrodny. Tommy Heinzman in the middle of the slot, works it around the ice now for Brett Bauza. 2-1 score here. Ohio still leads. Here comes Tim Thurneau the other way. He'll dump it in. Ohio will get a change. If you are Lindenwood coach Rick Zombo, this is exactly the start you wanted of this second period. A goal just about 2 minutes in. 17:09 remaining. Ohio works his puck around looking for Rudin in the slot there. He can't get control of that one. Here comes Lindenwood the other way. Lozano will chase with Fiala. That puck teed up for Fiala by Jimmy Thomas. Jimmy Thomas has his first goal let in this weekend. So we will have icing. Just under 17 minutes remaining here in the second period of play. So Ohio plays this one up. Now Jake Townsend with the slap shot. That puck is deflected there by Drew Crandall. Zach Frank plays this puck. Philo spins and passes. Nice exit pass there. Here comes Rudin. Rudin will dump it in. Looking for Nick Gross in front of the net. Can't find him. Oh, huge hit from behind. And that will definitely be a penalty. As we got a Bobcat down. He's back up. That appears to be Drew Crandall. Back up. And that is a textbook boarding penalty. Ryan Carson, right after scoring that goal, will head to the box for boarding. And this Bobcats power play, which has been improving over the last couple of weeks, will have their first opportunity of the night. With 16:23 remaining here in the second period, they will win this faceoff. And Jake Houston is out there. Harkins, Hazel is the other defenseman. Rudin sends a puck in front. Here's Jake Houston. We've got a whistle. The net is off. And that was a timely misplacement of the net, if I've ever seen one. So Ohio was looking to get something set up there. Fans encouraging the Bobcats here at Bird. Harkins now works this puck around up. Harkins waits, has Evangelesti behind him. He'll leave it for Evangelesti. Evangelesti right in his office on the power play. Evangelesti plays catch with Houston. He'll play catch back to Houston. Houston finds Evangelesti. Evangelesti sends a one-timer on. Good shot there. We see Evangelesti setting that position up right on the power play. That is certainly his favorite area to take shots from. They will take the one-timer a lot, him and Houston both. Love that one-timer there on the power play. Houston out there with Grant Hazel. A defenseman, big body, even bigger shot. Houston plays it for Evangelesti. Here comes Gianni. Gino, they call him. Evangelesti plays behind the net, glides around, finds Houston back at the top. For Hazel, slap shot. Huge shot by Hazel. That one was moving. And a rebound! And a goal! Tyler Harkins! A power play goal! His second of the evening. He gives a fist pump to the crowd, and Ohio is back on top by 2. It's that big drive from Grant Hazel. Man, that shot had some mustard on it. It was moving. Rebound given up there. And Harkins is able to bury it in the basket. His second of the evening. He's going to have a chance for another one here, as we still got 35 minutes and change to play in this hockey game. Ohio back on top by 2. That is Harkin's 10th of the season. He now moves into a tie for the team lead in goals with Gianni Evangelisti. Matt Runyon plays this puck around now for Apo Nurminen, the big-bodied Finn. We've got a stoppage. Rudin will pick up another assist, his second of the night. Rudin, 3 points. Usually a guy who's classified as a grinder, but finding his way on the score sheet tonight. Almost a deflection to the back of the net there. We've got a high stick there. That puck must have been batted down with a high stick, and we will have a face-off upcoming to Michael Hale's left. Boy, have yourself a night. Matt Rudin, Harkins with 2 goals, but Rudin, 3 points. A power play point for Rudin. Here's Nick Green, will play this puck ahead. He'll find Heinzman, who tips it on for Lozano, but Fiala will play it. Fiala plays it over to Tom Evans. Seeing Jake Fiala play it with a variety of Bobcats defensemen tonight has an added plus of Fiala in that 7th defensive role. All the Cats get a chance to play with arguably Ohio's best defenseman. Timmy Thurneau will play this puck. Throws a shoulder there. Nice hit by Thurneau. Lampron behind the net. Plays it ahead for Kalau, Alex Kalau. Cody Black in there. A gritty hockey game. All effort by Ohio here to start the third. Brett Bauza plays this puck around Timmy Thurneau. Bauza tries to center this puck for Kalau. Kalau will send an easy shot on goal for Thomas, and he will freeze it. We will have a face-off. 13:56 remaining here. Now in the second period of play, Ohio leads on the shot clock 21-13. Alex Kalau plays it up for Rushmeyer. Rushmeyer shot, rebound, and a great save by Jimmy Thomas. Oh, I tried to send that shot back on. No, it was Ernst, excuse me. They both have red hair. That can get confusing. Ohio plays it up, and here's an interception. Sent over looking for Kyle Craddock. Here's Ernst once again. Ernst, nice move into the zone. He falls. No call. And on second thought, we will get a call. It will be a tripping penalty. Ernst obstructed on that play. And Ohio did not allow a power play goal last night against this potent Lindenwood power play. Certainly one of the best in the league. The ACHA Lindenwood's man advantage unit. They will get another opportunity. Huge kill coming back for Ohio. Trying to keep this lead at 2. Mick Gross is in the box. 2 for tripping for Mr. Gross. Puck is sent down, and a good start to this power play for Ohio. 13-13 remaining here in the second period. Lindenwood enters his zone. Townsend, nice move around Baird. Townsend behind the net glides. Townsend dumps it around for Green. Green has a hack taken on him by Cody Black. Apo Nurminen. Back to Apo Nurminen. Apo Nurminen plays his puck again. Back to Jake Townsend. Jake Townsend reconsiders that pass. Here's a shot. And that one is not on goal. Clear for Ohio. And the Science Seabird Arena crowd gives Ohio some encouragement. We've got a whistle. Looks like this face-off will be coming outside, and Apo Nurminen will find his way in the penalty box. We're going to have 4-on-4 action here for the next minute and 10 seconds here at Bird Arena. We'll see what Apo is guilty of. As ice will open up here. if 4-on-4 play is to give one team an advantage, I would certainly say it is Ohio. Ohio, the speed, the smaller team. Houston, a puck on. And that puck takes a number of interesting bounces off the top of the boards, almost into the protective netting. Here comes Colbins. Colbins sends that puck on. Rafaela, pair of skaters go crashing into that net. 12 minutes, 14 seconds remaining here in the second period at Bird Arena. Ethan Graham here with you tonight, bringing you Ohio Bobcats hockey as they take on the Davenport Panthers. 2 key points in the CSCHL on the line tonight. Eppo Nurminen assessed a cross-check on that previous penalty that occurred 16 seconds ago at 7:30 of the second period if you're scoring at home. Jake Viola plays it up. Lozano back to Graham Zagrodny. Zagrodny, a shot. Good save by Thomas. Lozano plays it back for Zagrodny. Zagrodny lets another one go. Deflected, doesn't get through. Here's Heinzman. Plays that puck around. Good move by Heinzman. In addition to size, Lindenwood certainly has some skill. But skill does not matter when you cannot get to the net, and Lindenwood has struggled doing that tonight. And 3-on-1 now for Ohio. A shot blown wide. Here's Sean Baird, keeps that puck in. Good play by Sean. He's having a great weekend. 11:38 here remaining. So Ohio will have an abbreviated power play. And 7 ticks of the clock. Puck, glove there, frozen by Thomas. We will have a face-off. Nick Gross standing in the penalty box, waiting to join his teammates. We have a broken stick. Hate to see that. No more wood sticks. All the fiberglass material makes up the hockey sticks you see in competitive hockey these days. Brian Lubin plays it ahead. Ohio has a power play. For the next 47 seconds, we'll see if they can double up on power play goals this period. Hazel tries to keep that one in, but it's going to go all the way down. Set aside for Thomas for number 11, Jake Houston. Houston now. Ahead for Tyler Harkins. Here's Matt Rudin. 3.9 already for Matt, and he's got half of a hockey game to add on to that performance. Harkins a one-timer. Glove there. Almost for the wraparound there. Chaos behind the Lindenwood net right now. Harkins finds Houston back up in the slot. Houston fakes a slap shot. Back to Evangelesti. Evangelesti finds Harkins. Lindenwood back at full strength. A shot on there, blown wide. Ohio, the puck near the blue line. Slap shot from Evangelesti. Oh, I got a piece of that. Rebound, scores! Matt Rudin, how you doing? You cannot stop this guy. You can only hope to contain him. His second goal of the evening, his second assist of the evening, Matt Rudin. Quite the individual performance. 4 points for Matt. As we will have a premature face-off off that Rudin goal. That Rudin goal coming from Tyler Harkins and Gianni Evangelesti. And a 4-1 lead for Ohio. Expected to see a lower scoring game, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, but Ohio's opened up the play here, a lot of energy. Here comes Cody Black. He's got Gabe Lampron with him, but they are offsides. I mean, I caught up with Bobcats head coach Sean Hogan a couple of weeks ago, And I asked him about Matt Rudin. He said he's one of these culture guys. One of these guys who's not afraid to get into puck battles, check, do whatever is asked of him. Huge hit there on Cody Black by Rushmeyer. Cody Black up, everything's okay, but nice clean hit by Rushmeyer. Here's Owad. And that pass intercepted. Thrown to the front of the net, no line is there. Here comes Tim Thurneau, he's got Lampron with him again. They're onside, excuse me. It appeared they were offsides, but waved off by the head referee. Zach Frank pursues that puck as Ohio gets a change. Intercepted nearly by Mike Palasics. Palasics sends that puck up to the point. Shot by Houston. And Ohio has scored a number of their goals on rebounds tonight. You throw pucks on net, and you take advantage of the rebounds. You cause rebounds, man, you are going to be hard to beat. That puck is inhaled by Michael Hales. That Matt Rudin goal assisted by Tyler Harkins, who's also having himself quite the weekend, and Gianni Evangelesti, his team leading 26th point for Ohio. As Harkins now has 2 goals and an assist. A couple of Bobcats have chances for hat tricks, and Jimmy Thomas will skate off to the bench. And Ernst mixing it up there, gives a shove to a Bobcat player. I can't tell who that is from up here in our nest. Ohio going back to the power play, and you get the sense that Ohio is beginning to frustrate Lindenwood. Looks like an Ohio player will be going off. I'm not sure why. Zach Frank is heading to the box. Offsetting penalties here on Zach Frank and Alex Kalau. From what I saw, Kalau just gave Frank a shove. Frank was the victim. He's upset. Four-on-four hockey for the next 2 minutes here at Bird. 9 minutes, 1 second remaining here in the second period. A big performance already from Ohio on the number 3 team in all of the ACHA, according to the latest ranking, came out November the 15th. Here's Thomas plays it. And now here's played forward, Matt running a big hit. Lindenwood bench letting him hear about it. Almost a sensational move there. Man, that was nice. As Tommy Heinzman plays that puck through his legs, gets a shot on goal there at Jimmy Thomas. That was a nice move by Heinzman, but Jimmy Thomas says, no goal for you, Mr. Tommy. .828 left, 127 left on the offsetting penalties, so 120-ish left on the 4-on-4. Quick shot there, gloved aside by Jimmy Thomas. Rebound, swats it aside. Good play there by Thomas. Townsend keeps it in. Mike Lozano out there with Townsend. These guys get a lot of ice time together. Townsend now in a little bit deep into the zone. Holds up, waits, hesitates, shoots the puck wide of the net. And Ohio being encouraged to apply some pressure here. Playing a little bit off. Heinzman back to Townsend. Townsend, clean shot, is deflected out of play into the protective netting. As Ohio needed a stoppage right there. They needed a change. They were getting a little tired. Bobcats coaching staff was encouraging them to play up, stay on their guys there on that 4-on-4. So they got pinned in their zone there for a moment, but no harm, no foul, as Ohio still leads 4-1, a 3-goal lead. Tommy Heinzman works the puck around Evangelesti. Heinzman has that puck poked away from Rudin. Here comes Rudin again. This guy's dangerous. Watch out. Finds Rudin in the slot. Almost an incredible move by Rudin. He tried to go backhand, pull it back to his forehand. held up there, as it appears the net is off. Tremendous scoring chance there for Ohio, as Lindenwood will try and get a change, but it will be disallowed. Home team always gets the last change. There's a little bit of confusion as to who is supposed to be on the ice. Klimovsky will now skate off to the bench. He thought he was going to be allowed to stay on the ice. As we will have a stoppage now, as the Lindenwood Lions will take a timeout with 7:25 remaining here in the second period of play. Ryan Carson opened the scoring here in the second off of a 2-on-0 opportunity. Cade Owad had Carson with him. Owad dished it to Carson, a nice finish to make it a 2-1 game early in the second period. But Tyler Harkins scores his second goal of the weekend, third of the weekend, excuse me, he had one the first, of a Rudin and Hazel assist on the power play to make it 3-1 for Ohio. And the man of the evening, Matt Rudin, has been involved in every goal. He scored his second of the evening, his 4th point on the night, but my Harkins assist, who has 2 goals and an assist, or a goal and an assist, excuse me. And Harkins and Evangelisti with the assist on that Rudin goal, the 4th goal. So we are back to even strength here. As Gross in the slot with a chance. Evangelisti hauled down to the ice. We're going to have a penalty. We'll see what this call is for. Evangelisti looked like he was hit from behind. Took an awkward tumble to the ice. Eppo Nurminen heads off to the box. He's not pleased. Eppo Nurminen will go off. 2 minutes for tripping. Ohio, another power play opportunity. They've gotten one tonight. They've been able to parry a power play goal to this point. They'll see if they can make it 2. Matt Rudin's out there, so look out. And Jimmy Thomas will play this puck for Jake Houston. Pennsylvania product, Houston is. Puck sent in by Tyler Harkins. Rudin plays this puck back up to the point for Jake Houston. Jake Houston lets a shot go in the middle of the ice. Save made through traffic by Mike Hales. And we're going to have a face-off. Both teams will employ line changes. Kyle Craddock will take this face-off. He'll win it. And Hazel will play up, dump it into the zone around the end boards. Back onto the stick of Hazel. Another keep by Grant. Lubin behind the net now. Forces that puck to be played around for Mike Polasics. Polasics now. Works for the puck, but it is cleared out. .550 remaining here in the second. Time winding down. Lindenwood, a tough period for sure, getting outscored here in the second, 2-1. But if they get a goal, they're right back in it. They are the number 3 team in the ACHA for a reason. Not a team that plays from behind a lot, but nonetheless a dangerous team. Being handed only their second regulation loss of the season last night to Ohio. Harkins with that magical goal in the closing seconds of that game. 3/10 of the clock were left as Harkins buried that goal for Lindenwood's second regulation loss of the season, putting them to 13-2-3 on the season. So that puck nearly turned over. Good play by Black there to rob Carlson of a nice opportunity right in front of the net. Carlson hauled down. As Bobcats break out now. Here comes Brian Lubin down the right wing. He'll leave it for Black. And that puck is sent out. Apo Nurman has about 17 seconds left on his penalty. Sean Baird plays this puck for Gross. A little bit of miscommunication there behind the Ohio net.
Let's go, boys. Keep it together.
Ohio struggling to break it out at this point. It's been something that they have excelled at in this game. Something that needed addressed, and it was addressed. Give Bobcats coaching staff a lot of credit for the extra urgency to get down the ice, and a huge reason Ohio's up by 3 goals right now. Here's Timmy Thurneau. Sends a puck on, not a full shot, deflected on this way to the net, turned aside by Hales. Here comes Apo Nurmanen, fresh out of the box. Nurmanen has that puck lost. Under 5 now. Rushmeyer plays that puck ahead, harassed by Thurneau. Green there, off that save from Thomas. Here comes Mike Lozano. Rushmeyer now. Sends that puck on, deflected, rebound, good save, Thomas! Here's Tom Evans. Tommy Heinzman. Michael Lozano sends that puck in. Evans will send it around for Fiala, who now attempts to control it cleanly but is interrupted by Green. Lozano keeps that puck in. Puck in front of the net, covered by Jimmy Thomas. And just like that, play will be stopped. Ohio leading the shot clock 29-24. Lindenwood certainly having their share of opportunities, not as many quality scored chances as I'm sure they would like, but Thomas looking strong. 23 of 24 stops. Only goal Thomas allowed was on a 2-on-0. Other than that, he has looked good, stopping a couple of key rebounds, one on that previous shift right there. Michael Hales sends that one around. Frank now fights for that puck. Lindenwood looks to break it out. Here's Ernst, sends it in. Teed up by Thomas. He'll ring it around the back of the net for Lombardi. Jimmy Thomas very aggressive in playing that puck tonight out of his net. Usually a guy we see is aggressive, but extra aggressive tonight playing that puck. And Sean Baird has that puck stolen from him. Good block there by Frank. Zach Frank is a great two-way forward, showing his skills right there, blocking that shot. As that puck exits the zone, and here's Ohio coming the other way. Centers that puck, finding Rudin almost in the slot. It was Drew Crandall. Rudin now sends it around. The play comes to a slow now. Both teams tired. Very physical, very fast second period in terms of style of play. So that was a tremendous keep there by Hazel. Playing it off the top of the boards and right into that big paw. Centering pass almost for Mike Plasix. Evangelesti keeps this puck in, walks it. Will send it in for Kyle Craddock. Craddock takes a check. Good pass up there. One-timer, Houston. Shot blocked. Still in the Ohio zone. Zagrotny tries to keep it out. Good keep by Ohio. Plasix is going to chase Townsend for this puck. As turnover now, Evangelesti in front. Good shot block. And now another chance in front for Ohio. This is a great forecheck for Ohio. As Evangelesti shoved to the ground there. No call. Under 2 now. Ohio has to keep this pressure on. One of the better teams, if not the best team they've played this year, is these Lions of Lindenwood. 3-goal lead right now, but even if they do go up 4, it's certainly not over. Lindenwood looks to break this puck out. Shot on. Runyon plays it around. Garrett Jenkins out there. Lubin throws the body around to Tad. Fiala rings it around. And it is tipped ahead. Rudin can't get it out. Apo Nurminen flops it back into the zone for Mitchell. Mitchell takes a tumble to the ice. Both teams with some nice extended pressure in the final 5 minutes of this period. Apo Nurminen, strong shot Apo has. Finds that one through the legs of Jake Feil, but not on net. So Ohio plays it ahead. Into the zone. Great skating there. Under a minute now. Apo Nurminen plays this puck ahead. Blows one over the net. Here is Matt Rudin. Rudin dumps this puck in. 30 seconds remaining here in the first period. We saw a late goal last night that won the game. Let's see if we see another one here to put either team in a better position heading into the third. Mike Lozano walks into the zone, fans on a shot. Thomas has this puck. Ohio will have one last chance for a rush here, as they will just look to calm it down. Hazel retreats in his zone, rings it around. 3, 2, and 1. Ohio will go to the locker room with a 2-goal period to add on to their previous 2-goal period, and a 4-1 lead for Ohio, playing some quality hockey here after giving up that first goal to start the period. That was a goal scored on a 2-0, started by Cade. That was finished by Ryan Carson from Kamloops, British Columbia, Canada. He last played his junior hockey for the Victoria Cougars. The scoring would continue as we would have 3 goals total in the period, but only 1 for Lindenwood. Tyler Harkins would find the back of the net for the second time tonight and the third time this weekend. When Tyler Harkins gets hot, get out of the way. Tyler Harkins is hot. He has 2 goals tonight and an assist. He scored a power play goal that was assisted by Matt Rudin and Grant Hazel. The scoring would not stop there as Matt Rudin would find the back of the net for the second time tonight. Both Harkins and Rudin both have 2 goals apiece. The Rudin goal was scored by Harkins and Evangelesti. Rudin finishing off a rebound. Guy who was near the net, returning from injury, and in a big way. No points last night for Matt. But look, definitely contributed. Got his skating back, getting his legs back under him. Certainly an adjustment there in his first game back for Matt. But 2 goals, 2 assists here tonight. And Ohio is in a good place. Up 3 heading into the third period. The second intermission here at Bird Arena. Ohio has a 4-1 lead. Shots are 30-24 in favor of Ohio. We're going to pause and take a quick break here on AVW Presents Hockey. This is Ethan Graham. We will be right back with second period highlights and a recap. Welcome back to Bird Arena. Ethan Graham still here with you, getting ready for the third period of play. Thanks for sticking with us. A 4-1 lead for Ohio, 2-1 lead for Ohio after the first period, but 2 goals there for Ohio that period. Tyler Harkins connecting his 3rd goal of the weekend. Matt Rudin also finding the back of the net, his 4th point of the weekend there, assisted by Harkins and Evangelesti. Big period for Ohio. Big first 5 minutes like we always talk about. If Ohio wins this game, it will be because of their persistence. It will be because of their offensive effort. Certainly they're playing well on defense. Jimmy Thomas making a couple of huge saves, giving up some rebounds, but bailing himself out more often than not. You look at Ohio's defense this week and only allowing 1 goal to a very good Lindenwood team that outsizes them. Ohio's doing a good job of utilizing their speed, getting in passing lanes, blocking shots. And Lindenwood's blocking a lot of shots too, but Ohio able to find 4 goals. A lot of that is due to the net front presence that Ohio has established. Ohio scoring a number of goals off rebounds tonight. Matt Rudin had a rebound goal. Harkins had a rebound goal. You throw pucks at the net, no matter from where on the ice, good things will happen. Ohio cleaning up those garbage goals. They all look the same on the score sheet as the players spill back onto the ice for the beginning of the third period here at Byrne. 1 minute and 40 seconds until hockey. Ohio looking to close this one out and take a crucial 2 points here in the ACHA, come away with 4 of a possible 4 points this weekend and leave Lindenwood with a goose egg in their standings. Would be huge for Ohio. Ohio doing a good job of staying out of the box as well this game. Much more wide open game than what we saw last night. Last night's game was a defensive slugfest, if you will. A lot of neutral zone play. But a much more open game tonight. We've seen some 4-on-4 hockey tonight. We've seen some odd man rushes. We've seen a lot more sustained presence in each team's zone. And we are ready to resume action here at Bird Arena for the third period. Thanks for joining us. Ethan Graham here with you on a beautiful Saturday night from Southeast Ohio, Athens, the campus of Ohio University. First established in 1804, the first university in the Northwest Territory. Bet you didn't know that. Puck on net there. Lubin looks like he directed that one on net, but Hales saves it. Good start for Ohio here in the third. Ohio will go on Thanksgiving break. No game next weekend, but they will return here to campus on the 1st and 2nd of December, take on Robert Morris, Illinois, another crucial CSCHL matchup. But before we can talk about RMU, Illinois, we still have Lindenwood to take care of. Running out of the zone, good smooth move there by Rudin. He dumps it back in. He'll give chase to Matt Runyon. Good pressure there by Rudin. Past the middle of the ice, here's Mitchell. Ohio breaks that pass up. Sean Baird retreats with Nick Gross. A lot of youth out there for Ohio right now. 2 first-year players on the defensive pair. Moving this puck in now. Appears to be Matt Rudin. It is Matt Rudin. Could not see on the other side of the ice. I'll tell you what, these numbers are kind of hard to tell from the camouflage jerseys. So that one will be icing. Jake Houston plays that puck. .57, just over a minute off the clock here in the third period. Military Services Weekend here at Bird Arena. Ohio is wearing their camo jerseys, camo socks to salute those in our armed forces. I said it at the beginning of the game, but cannot say it enough. Thank you to those currently serving and who have served in our military. Without you, we would not be here today giving you this broadcast. We would not be living here in the wonderful country that is the United States of America. Thank you so much to all of our armed men and women for everything you do. Nick Gross plays this puck. Up now. Play 6 will stick the stick out. Can't control that puck. Lindenwood comes back the other way. No icing. Nick Gross going to play this puck again. Gross avoids Klobowski. Craddock plays it ahead. Here comes Evangelesti with speed. Evangelesti breaks into the zone. Nice move. Tries to center that pass for Mike Plastics. But the pass is interrupted there. Here's Craddock behind the net now. Craddock there rings it around the boards. Fiala plays it. Fiala throws it on net. Deflected. Just wide. Garrett Jenkins back at the line. Garrett Jenkins. Switch from forward to defenseman this past offseason. Nice centering pass for Turneau. Turned aside by Mike Hales. Great opportunity for Ohio there. Lindenwood comes back the other way through the Ohio zone looking for a centerman, but he finds Garrett Jenkins instead. And Jake Fiala retreats, rethinks his decision, finds Jenkins. Jenkins now steps out of the zone. He will step up. Jenkins walks around and gives chase. Heinzman and Townsend with him. And to the middle of the slot. Shot turned aside there from Lampron. It's a board battle in the corner over by the Submarine House sign. Cody Black now takes that puck down low, falls to the ice. Puck battle taking place now. Timmy Turneau takes back Sean Baird's place. Sean Baird pinched up. Good play by Turneau there to replace Baird. Lindenwood working the puck around. Mike Lozano wants it up at the blue line. Baird plays it around. Green will play it now. Green now tries to get that puck on, and almost a breakaway for Lampron. Lampron chases this puck around the zone. He'll try to get this one in the middle of the ice. Houston will keep it in. Good pass there from Houston to find Nick Gross, who will throw it on net and nonchalantly into the glove of Mike Hales. Stoppage. 16:31 remaining in regulation here at Bird Arena. Ohio holds on to a 4-1 lead, a 3-goal deficit Lindenwood is faced with. They got to get something going quick here if they want to make a push here to win this game. Jake Houston chases this puck in deep. Carson plays it. Carson looking for Owad. Has a nice assist tonight. Owad does, but unable to rein that one in. Jake Townsend, the defenseman from Highland Ranch, Colorado. His last team was UMass Lowell, the D1 school, NCAA D1 hockey powerhouse. Townsend, very effective hockey player. No wonder that a big-time program like UMass would have them on their team. Houston dances around a few defenders, is eventually falls victim to the ice. Puck along the boards now. Refs will tell him to move it on and eventually blow the whistle. 15 minutes, 58 seconds remaining here in the third period of play. As Brian Lubin will play this puck now. The Bobcats, number 10, taking a nice step forward in the defensive aspects of his game. Quick shot there from Tyler Harkins, looking to make it his second hat trick of the season here at Bird Arena. I mean, you blink, you missed that shot there from Harkins. That was definitely a setup play onto the stick of Harkins. They'll do it once again. Same personnel for both teams. Lubin takes his face off with Alex Carlson. Alex Carlson rang one off the post last night. Very quiet offensive weekend here for Lindenwood to this point. Just one goal in 5 minutes and 5 periods and 4 minutes of hockey, rather. Icing will be called. Sean Hogan didn't like that one. Bird Arena in its 60th season of operation. If you have grown up here in Athens County or gone to school here, whatever it may have you, this hockey rink, a staple of Athens County and the Southeast Ohio community. Still around, still kicking. Lindenwood back the other way. Dumps the puck in. Fiala's going to play it. Fiala banks it around the boards. Owad and Harkins will converge, and Townsend will play this puck now. Nice play by Houston to get this puck out of the zone. That's 3-on-2 for Ohio now. Plasix walks in, finds Houston in the slot. Over to Evangelesti. Back in front of the net. Wide open net. Cannot find the handle on that one. It's a great series of passes there from Ohio. Thomas plays that one, keeps play moving. Wow, that was a good scoring opportunity for Ohio. More neutral zone play. Game starting to slow down now. Big hit by Craddock there in the green. Evangelesti throws the puck around. Lindenwood back now. Controls the zone. Sends the puck in for Townsend. Tommy Heinzman at the slot. One-timer coming. Deflected wide. Good block by Plasix. Plasix lunges for that puck. Blocked down by Fiala. A couple of nice blocks in this shift by Ohio. Nermanen can't keep it in. Lindenwood will have to escape the zone. Try back once more. Nearly catches Ohio on a line change. Here comes Plasix the other way. Just chips it in and gets a change himself. And we've seen Ohio employ this strategy to dump the puck in intentionally toward Hales this weekend, forcing Hales to cover the puck or play the puck, and maybe leads to a scoring opportunity for Ohio, or Hales having to freeze the puck and forcing a face-off for the Ohio zone. Really a good tactic used by the Bobcats to control their zone here this weekend. Cody Black takes the face-off with Carlson. He wins it. Baird rings it around. Graham Zagrodny, number 24, will play it now for the Lions. Top now. Deflected in. Back for Hazel. He'll play it off the boards for Carlson. Thomas leaves it for Hazel. Hazel throws it off the boards, kept in. Played by Black now, who will try and get it out, and he does. Number 12 will play this puck. That is Victor Lombardi. Lombardi, a nice game last night. Not able to find the score sheet, but someone whose name we said a lot last night. Grant Hazel back in the zone, plays it for Ohio now. He loses the puck off his stick. We move forward. Hazel almost back. A shot on, blown wide. We have a penalty upcoming on the Bobcats. Touched up by Lampron. Crucial power play opportunity here for the Lions, as they will look to get back into this game with a goal, make it a 2-goal game. This is a Lindenwood power play coming into the weekend that was operating near 25%, had a few opportunities they could not take advantage of last night. They will get another big one right here. Certainly something they have to take care of if they want to get back into this game. And will not be a penalty assessed. Must have been a high stick. Or no, Timmy Turneau is in the box. Lots of confusion here. Up in the nest on my part. My apologies. My sincerest apologies. Matt Rudin wins the puck battle there. And Ohio will have a puck battle in the corner now. Townsend plays this puck back off the skate. Townsend once more. Townsend will find Lozano. Lozano plays it back to Townsend off the boards. Lindenwood has to get some shots on net here. They're running out of time to be passive. Appa Nermanen plays this puck back to Lozano. Looking for a deflection. Good stick lift there by Houston to break that play up. That puck is shot around the boards by... Who is that? Who just shot that around the boards? By Evangelesti. Baird now interrupts that play. Oh, a huge hit behind the net by Mitchell. And that was an earth-shattering hit there by Zach Mitchell. Ohio bench wanted a call. Looks like he may have left his feet there. We'll have to get a second look on that one. Hirschmeyer will throw a puck on net. Good save there by Thomas. Here comes Craddock the other way. Craddock has the body thrown on him by Matt Runyon. 9, 8, and 7. And we will have a penalty And Bobcats head coach Sean Hogan is livid and not happy with the officiating here the last couple minutes. Jake Failla pleads his case, but it will be for naught, as Kyle Craddock is heading back to the penalty box, and certainly some untimely penalties for Ohio. Just as they were about to kill off that turn-no penalty, we'll have to try and kill off a penalty once more. We will be awaiting what that penalty will officially be for. A very, very brief, and I mean brief 5-on-3 here for the Lions, 6 seconds. It was a cross-check assessed to Kyle Craddock. I missed that personally, but maybe that's why I'm not a referee. So that puck is sent out by Ohio, and they will have another one to deal with. 4 solid minutes of penalties. Bobcats head coach Sean Hogan still letting the referees hear it. Here's Townsend, throws it on net. Shot blocked. Kept in by Townsend. So one timer from Townsend. Rebound, blown wide by Alex Carlson. Townsend throws that puck on net. Good save by Thomas. I don't know that he saw it. Back up to Apo Nurminen. Nurminen finds Heinzman. Heinzman glides in. Shot off the blocker for Thomas. And it appears as if we will have another stoppage. Maybe a penalty upcoming. A couple of huge saves there by Jimmy Thomas. And Alex Carlson looks like he's going to go to the box. And Alex Carlson looks like he'll be taking 2 penalties, one for roughing and one for cross-checking. Waiting confirmation on what those penalties may be. As Carlson will take a penalty, and so will Jake Houston. As a lot of confusion here from the referees. Houston assessed a penalty. I'm not sure for what. But a 4-on-4 opportunity now. Sean Baird controls this puck, walks it back to the line, and brings it around. Slap shot there by Hazel. Off the skate. A nice whack out of midair. A baseball-style swing there from Brian Lubin. Sends that one across the ice. Sean Baird plays it. Baird throws the body around. And Baird plays it up high for Hazel. Hazel sends it on net wide. And attempting to send that puck on net. Hales didn't see it, thankfully, for him. Houston gets a roughing penalty. And Carlson gets a cross-check. Gritty game here in the third period as Lindenwood just trying to get anything going. They've gotten a couple of power play opportunities that they have not yet been able to take advantage of. Just over the midway point here in the third period. 9:27 remaining to be exact. As Ohio has a 3-goal lead, 4-1. Leads on the shot clock, 33-30. Looks like they are offsetting roughing penalties. Graham Zagrodny controls the puck. Zagrodny a shot. Great block there by Failla as he just sacrificed the body. And Failla is in some pain, and man, you hate to see that. He's clutching his midsection. And Failla is someone who just came back from injury. Down, appears to be in a lot of difficulty right now. It's not something you want to see if you're Ohio, and especially here late in a game, one of your leaders. Failla being accompanied too by head trainer Reese Hayes. Fella talked to by Rudin. Fella taking his time. It definitely looks like he had the wind knocked out of him. He blocked that one with his midsection. Skates off the ice under his own power. Nice round of applause here from Bird Arena. Clutching what appears to be his midsection right around his stomach area. And talk about toughness, talk about a team guy. With plays like that, it is no wonder Jake File is the captain of this hockey team. Don't tell him they're down by 3. He's still sacrificing the body like they're down 3. Harkins sends this puck over to Evangelesti. Evangelesti takes a big hit there by Rushmeyer. Puck kept in. Rudin. Rudin now. Helmet pointed down on the ice, is able to get back up. And Hazel now. Harkins behind the net. And appears as if we'll have another penalty. No shortage of penalties here in the third period. Pretty clean game to this point. There's a slash. Appears will be assessed to Tyler Harkins, who took a whack there. Face-off going to be coming in the Ohio zone now. Houston exits the box. Carlson exits the box. Carlson back to the box. As really no one knows what's going on here at Bird Arena. Not even the officials. Certainly I do not, and in the way of penalties. Play up now. Rushmeyer has it. Rushmeyer sends it on net, deflected, and not on goal for Thomas. 8:13 remaining in this game. Chippy third period here. Good save there by Thomas. File back standing up, stick in hand. Will be interesting to see his usage here in the rest of the game. I would imagine it would not be much, as Ohio in a fairly comfortable situation right now. Up 3 here with about 8 left. Face off 1. Four-on-4 hockey here at Bird. Puck sent around. Baird having himself a nice weekend. He'll bank that one out. Lampron chips it around. Here comes Gabe. Lampron has Craddock with him, or Crandall, excuse me. Always get those two confused. Lampron with him. Up for Baird. Back into the Ohio zone. Michael Lozano enters the zone, tries to leave it for number 9 there. It is Tommy Heinzman. Lindenwood enters the zone. Chips ahead Townsend. Plays it out. Ohio 7 minutes away from a clean sweep of the Lindenwood Lions this weekend. Ohio breaks into the zone. Shot deflected wide. Craddock now. Behind the net. Craddock eats a stick from Nurmanen. And that puck is back for Lindenwood. Lindenwood glides into the zone now, slowly. Heinzman with Evans. Townsend now. File back on the ice. After taking that block in the midsection. Here comes Tom Evans. And 6:39 remaining in the game as the offsetting Klimovsky and Harkins penalties are off. Here comes Ohio. Matt Rudin out there. Ohio back on the ice. Doesn't appear to be in any visible discomfort. Evangelesti skates into the zone now, walks behind the net, tries to center the pass. Tyler Harkin style off the back of the goalie. Here comes Green. Puck batted down by Gross. Green retains it again. Matt Runyon playing up. Matt Runyon's played up in the zone a lot tonight. A floppy puck right into the catcher's mitt of Jimmy Thomas. .552. 4-1. Here in the third period. Jake Houston plays this puck behind the net. He'll send it ahead. Behind the net is Owad. Owad already assists here tonight. Puck set aside by Houston. Craddock follows this puck deep. As Gross throws the body there, big noise on that hit. Alex Carlson plays it looking for Klimovsky. Alex Carlson plays it back. As there will be another penalty. No, there's not another penalty. They are taking Michael Hales off the ice with 5 minutes left in this game. There will be a penalty. A late raise of the arm by the referee. Jake Houston will go to the box, shaking his head. I don't think Jake understands why he's in the box. Understandable. As Ohio will be forced to kill off yet another penalty here in the third period. Tommy Heinzman. One-timer there off the post. Huge shot by Jake Townsend there. Michael Lozano plays this puck near the point. Heinzman down low, looks for the one-timer, blows it wide. Shot settled down. Apo Nurminen plays this puck. Big Finnish defenseman. Nurminen below the goal line. We'll find Green. Punching in, plays it off his skate, rings it around the boards. And Nurminen, I can't contain this one. Apo Nurminen has had a tough time here this weekend keeping that puck in the zone. Almost an ill-advised pass, and it is. Ends up being sent back down into the other end by Cody Black. Alex Kalau plays it off the boards. Fila wins that race to that puck. Good play by Fila. Evangelesti applies pressure. Nick Gross sends it back down. Under a minute now, 48 seconds in running remaining in the Houston penalty, and 3:29 in running remaining in the game. Regulation at least. Evangelesti sends it ahead. Rudin's going to give chase. Offsides now. Lindenwood skates back on sides for Sean Baird. Baird now. Gross swings it up over the outstretched arm of Matt Runyon and down and out. 16 and 15 running on this penalty kill for Ohio. Pass tipped back down for Lindenwood. No icing on this one. Mitchell throws the body around behind the net. Out of the zone by Sean Baird. And there is no delay of game rule like there is in the NHL if you clear the puck over the boards like that, as opposed to there is in the NHL. No penalty there assessed to Baird. Definitely not something you want to be doing, though, in this small arena. Ohio back at full strength now. 2.5 minutes remaining in this game. And if you're Ohio, tonight is exactly what the doctor ordered. A dominant performance so far for the Cats of Hunter Green and White. Harkins plays it off the board now. Timmy Thurneau will chase Klimowski. Klimowski rings it around. We'll see if Michael Hales leaves his net. Pass dumped back in from Evangelisti. 2 minutes remaining. Houston now plays that puck for Evangelisti. Evangelisti behind the net now. Looking for an option, decides he's just going to take it himself. Up to Palasics. Owad lays this puck. Owad, an alternate captain. Hales tees it up for Rushmeyer. Looks to center that puck. Get one more, maybe. Owad plays the puck now. Up over the boards, and Houston will play it back in. Craddock tries to get a hold of it in the middle of the ice. Ohio playing back now, just trying to avoid any goals from Lindenwood. Kalau rings it off the boards. Thomas is going to tee it up once more. I bet he's done that 30 times this weekend. Guy loves teeing the puck up. 1 minute remaining here at Bird Arena. Baird comes flying into the zone, chops it on net. A little shove there from Caleb Ernst. It's been that kind of weekend for Lindenwood. Everyone in this arena, myself included, thought this game was going into overtime last night, and Lindenwood would at least get a point, and Ohio would at least get a point, but Tyler Harkins able to bury that goal. That puck goes flying into the stands as well. No one is harmed, but Harkins able to bury that goal, steal a point there from Lindenwood. And Ohio with a huge pair of victories this weekend, it appears. 4 points in the CSCHL standings. That'll move them to 8, which puts them in a tie with Iowa State coming into this game. Iowa State in action as well this weekend, so Iowa State could pull ahead depending on what happens in their game in second place in the CSCHL. But if Iowa State does not pick up at least a point tonight, Ohio will be tied in second place in the division. Lindenwood still in first, but Ohio games in hand on the Lions. Here comes Thurneau. Gabe Lampard was very offsides there. Puck rang up into the rafters. We'll stop it one more time. 26.9 left to go. Ohio not out shooting their opponents at a massive rate. Only 2 shots this weekend, 33-31, but still able to control this game. Really, the 3-goal advantage allowed them to play a nice defensive style. Oftentimes we see hockey teams play 2 back, but Ohio plays a nice defensive style, but still getting some opportunities here in the third. And a 3-goal lead allows them to do that. Puck is sent out by Hazel. Lindenwood might have one more chance here, but Matt Rudin's not even going to let him exit the zone. Thurneau bang the sticks on the bench. 2-1. And Jimmy Thomas chucks his water bottle. And just like that, Ohio, a 4-1 victory and a sweep of the Lindenwood Lions this weekend. A 1-0 victory last night and a 4-1 dominance win over one of the better teams you will see Ohio play this year. 4 out of a possible 4 points for Ohio, 0 out of a possible 4 for Lindenwood. Jimmy Thomas, another outstanding weekend performance. Stopping 31 of 32. The only goal, Thomas led up a 2-0 breakaway. But other than that, a tremendous pair of victories for Ohio. Harkins 2 goals and an assist. Rudin the other 2 goals. and he had 2 assists. Matt Rudin had a point on every single Ohio goal. If Matt Rudin was on the ice, there was a chance you were going to see some scoring. Michael Hales takes his tough loss. Ohio raises their sticks, salutes the crowd. Great victory for Ohio. Just lovely stuff. Exactly what you ordered if you're a fan of the Bobcats. Lindenwood takes their 3rd regulation loss all season, 3 all season. They had 1 coming into this weekend. Ohio was able to triple that number, hitting them 2 regulation losses. And Ohio, they are clicking on all cylinders right now. I mean, last night was one of the better defensive performances I've ever seen from this team. And tonight, a great offensive performance. Came out swinging, got a pair of goals in the first, another pair in the second, and it's exactly. A lot of a youth movement. Zach Frank, Kyle Craddock, Lampron, you name the freshman, you name the first-year player, and they have contributed tonight. Jake Fila taking a slap shot there in the 3rd. Definitely a tough thing to watch happen to Jake as he was in some serious pain, helped off the ice by Bobcats head trainer Reese Hayes. So we are announcing the 3rd stars of tonight right now, as I believe there's 0.2 seconds left on the clock. Tyler Harkins is named the 3rd star. Comes sprinting onto the ice, big grin on his face. Happy guy. Tyler loves himself some hockey. Talked to Bobcats head coach Sean Hogan in the past, and he's emphasized how much Tyler loves this game of hockey. Matt Rudin, named the 2nd star here tonight. A tough injury. 4 points here in his 2nd game back. And Jimmy Thomas, big time Jimmy Tim, named the 1st star. Never a wrong pick. A huge ovation here from the Bird Arena crowd, telling Jimmy that they appreciate him. Jimmy goes out, grabs a puck off the ice. Good stuff from JT. Bobcats workhorse in the net this season. I mean, wow. Ohio, not a lot of things they did wrong this weekend. They had some problems breaking out of the zone in last night's game, but certainly something they cleaned up tonight. A lot of traffic they got in front of Michael Hales. You know, Ohio was going to struggle to get to the middle of the ice this weekend, not something that's particularly their fault. Lindenwood is a huge team. Guys like Apo Nurminen, other players have tremendous size, but that was going to be a challenge for Ohio coming into this weekend. But Ohio able to utilize their speed, get some traffic in front of the net, make it hard for Michael Hales to see exactly what was going on, and they were rewarded for it. A couple of nice rebound goals here tonight, and Tyler Harkins had a huge weekend for Ohio. Tyler Harkins, it seems like when he gets one, he scores in bunches here at Bird Arena. He loves playing here. Another 2 tonight, an assist. Tyler ties Gianni Evangelisti for the team lead in goals with 10. In a moment's time, we will have some interviews for you. Jess Stark is down there. She's going to interview Bobcats head coach Sean Hogan at some point here, still waiting for Sean to get off the ice. Certainly has to address his team. He was real fired up about last night's win. And can you blame him? I'm sure he's going to be just as fired up here tonight. 2011 is a year in which Ohio won the CSCHL tournament, as well as in 2009 and 2013. They are in a good position to do that again this year, as they're only 2 points out of the division lead from Lindenwood. And I'll tell you what, Lindenwood looked very beatable this weekend, and they are not. They're a good team. We are going to send it down to the Bobcats dressing room. I believe Jess Stark has what looks to be a coach or a player. It looks like it's going to be Bobcats head coach Sean Hogan there. Jess, what do you have for us?
Go.
Jessica Stark here with ABW Productions, here with head coach Sean Hogan. Sean, so you guys took the sweep this weekend over Lindenwood, and you guys took a 4-1 win tonight. So I'm going to start you off with Matt Rudin. So your thoughts
Yeah, he played great this weekend.
Some technical difficulties there, obviously. The sound was out on that interview. Bobcats head coach Sean Hogan very pleased with Matt Rudin, obviously. We will see if we can get that addressed, but I mean, Sean has to be very proud of his team here tonight. Always a guy that loves his team. Ohio faced with a lot of adversity this season, not dealing with 12 forwards oftentimes, dealing with injuries at times. Jake Viola took a puck there in the third, back out on the ice. But a tough weekend for Ohio in terms of the physicality game, but they were able to get it done, ultimately outscoring Lindenwood 5-1. Lindenwood, very good team. They're able to hold Lindenwood to 1 goal. Now, I know Jimmy Thomas had some sensational saves, but give this Bobcats defense a lot of credit. I mean, all the way up and down the line, Jake Houston had some huge plays. We've seen him mature right before our eyes the last couple weeks in terms of becoming an offensive puck-moving defenseman, really doing some good things, taking control of the power play. And speaking of that power play, Matt Rudin, who they got back tonight, some huge contributions on the power play. I know he had an assist on the power play there. Harkins with a power play goal. Power play struggled at the beginning of this year, but Ohio looking to get it back in order now. They've had 5 a couple weekends ago, 5 power play goals in one game, and another one here tonight. So good stuff from Ohio. 60 seasons here at Bird Arena. They're taking care of the ice right now. This is Ohio's last game before Thanksgiving. They will go on Thanksgiving break, enjoy some turkey. They will be back December 1st and December 2nd here at Science Bird Arena to take on Robert Morris of Illinois. Robert Morris, always a challenge for the Bobcats. Very good hockey team, physical hockey team. Throws the body around frequently. Good stuff from Robert Morris, Illinois. Big weekend here on campus. Good hockey win. Bobcats basketball, unable to get 2 wins. Struggled to Clemson and lost to Dayton the other night. But the Ice Cats able to beat the Ice Lions. Good stuff for Ohio. We're going to take a brief break. Maybe we'll get some technical difficulties worked out. This is Ethan Graham. A 4-1 winner, Ohio is tonight over the Lindenwood Lions. A weekend sweep for the Bobcats. We will be right back. Sign off. Hopefully have another interview. This is AVW Presents Hockey. Back here on Ohio Bobcats hockey, wrapping up a great weekend for Ohio. 4-1 win tonight here. 2 goals from Matt Rudin, 2 assists from Matt Rudin, 2 goals from Tyler Harkins, assist from Tyler Harkins, Jimmy Thomas, another sensational weekend of play. 1 goal across 2 days given up by big-time Jimmy Tim, and not a whole lot he could do on that 1 goal, 2 on no breaks. So good stuff all around from Ohio. 4 out of 4 points. Not a whole lot more to say, but 2 quality wins here for Ohio. Unfortunately, we were not able to get our technical difficulties worked out, but we will pass on some post-game comments from Bobcats head coach John Hogan if we get that opportunity. A great weekend of hockey from Bird Arena. For everyone here at AVW, we will be back on the 1st and 2nd of December to bring you Ohio Bobcats hockey here. They will take on Robert Morris, Illinois. Always a team that Ohio plays good competitive hockey with. Everyone have a great Thanksgiving. Thanks so much to all of our staff here at AVW Hockey. We want to thank you for watching tonight. For Jessica Stark, I am Ethan Graham. Ohio 4, Lindenwood 1. This has been Ohio Bobcats Hockey.